What's up, Cathedral? Your boy Con here. I got a text the other day from my friend Kate Larkin. She wants me to interview her for sports. She thinks that it would be funny if like the three Larkins were interviewing. So I thought it would be funny if I did a little prank. So I got my boy Steven here. He's gonna be a camera guy. I got my boy Sam, he's a camera guy. And I got my boy Matt, he's another camera guy. And so we're just gonna come together and we're gonna come together and we're just gonna make it really funny and make a prank, you know?
3, 2, 1, action.
Good morning, Dons. I am here with your fellow Lax players, Rachel Larkin, Kate Larkin, and I am Connor Larkin.
Hopefully getting that banner.
Awesome.
Rachel and Kate, come with me to the counselor's office. Seriously.
Wait, we're interviewing. Can we like?
No.
Right now?
Okay.
Now. You there? Oh, no problem. You time.
Who's who again?
Rachel.
Rachel and Kate, right? Okay. I got a call from Andy from Marquette. Okay, Marquette's where you guys are planning to go, right?
Yeah.
Not Duquesne, Marquette, correct?
Yeah.
There's a problem in your transcript. You guys didn't take physics. They require physics.
What?
Yes, you guys didn't take quizzes. They require physics to get into Marquette.
Why would they let us in if we...
They, for some reason, Andy felt really bad. And so either they're going to rescind your acceptance or you have to finish physics between now and June 2nd.
Now on June 2nd? Why would they accept us if we didn't take physics?
Well, they accept kids conditionally. If you notice, the acceptance you got was conditional on meeting the requirements and finishing out the school year with adequate grades.
Okay. What?
Yeah. Well, like, I don't want to talk to one of you and then have the other one going, oh, did you hear or whatever, so I wanted to call you both in at the same time.
Oh my god. This is a joke.
No.
This is so finding a joke. I'm so confused.
No, I'll bring Mr.
June
Rumpelt
2nd?
in.
June 2nd?
That's when you guys are going
to learn physics in 2 weeks.
There's some online programs. Fusions. It's expensive, but you guys can.
Wait, we can't. This is ridiculous.
Let's ask Mr. Rumpelt.
What?
Mr. Rumpelt?
We're getting...
You got punked.
I'm Rachel. And I'm Kate. We got punked. We got punked.
Top of the morning to you, Dons. Welcome back to CCTV.
We hope you've had a great week and you didn't roast in all that summer heat we've been having lately.
It's been so hot. But congratulations to all of you on surviving all of your AP tests.
We knew you could do it.
Yes, now before we go out to our campus update, let's send it out the top story to see what they have for us.
Today is the annual ASB Spring Carnival. Come down here at lunch and see how the ASB and club leaders have transformed this lower field into something special.
The Spring Carnival is today at lunch, and our lunch is being extended 30 minutes for everyone. And ticket sales were taking place this morning and also today during break and also at the beginning of the carnival for 50 cents a ticket.
The carnival's today on the lower field. There's going to be tons of clubs out there selling drinks and foods. There's going to be a ton of great rides, so come out and support your ASB.
So Andrew, as the president of the Triathlon Club, what are you most looking forward to about the Spring Carnival this year?
I'm looking forward to it because it's our first year as a club, so this is our first year at the carnival, and we are selling Neapolitan shakes for $1, so 2 tickets. Neapolitan because there's 3 different events in the triathlon, 3 different ice creams and that, so yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, thank you. Make sure you buy those tickets today so you can participate in all the fun games and good food that will be happening down here.
Now to a campus update for this week.
Next Tuesday is a light group schedule, so be sure to plan accordingly.
Next Wednesday is a grade update, so that means it's time to cross your fingers and hope your grades are gracefully gliding down rather than crashing in a fiery heap.
National Honor Society members, do not forget to follow the instructions online in order to submit your tutoring hours that will be due very, very soon.
The deadline is fast approaching, so be sure to get them in.
Seniors, this next bits of news goes straight to you guys. Do not forget to turn in your senior luncheon forms. You don't want to miss out on such a great opportunity.
Next Friday begins the senior exam season. Starting with period 4 finals, us seniors are finally reaching the light at the end of the tunnel.
Goodness gracious. And next Friday will be our first graduation practice after that final.
From the library's full of students, and there's kids studying at lunch, these are sure signs that finals week is coming up. Here are a few tips on how to study. Ms. Schrout, what are some study tips for students?
In addition to the usual, which is to make sure that you know your material and have it all collected and ready to study from, some tips that I would recommend are that people make sure that they study over a span of time. So cramming is not typically the recipe for success here. Studying over a series of 4 to 5 days, study in different locations. That has been shown to help with recall. So the same material, but in different locations. And lastly, make sure you're taking breaks. For every 45 minutes you study, maybe take a 10-minute break. That actually helps with memory consolidation, which should help retrieve those memories when it's test-taking time.
And are there any ways to avoid stress?
Absolutely. When you're taking those breaks, walk around, go outside, get some fresh air. I do not recommend that you jump onto social media because that's not actually giving you a chance to just take a break and step away from things.
So I go through with a highlighter all the things that I don't know, so it ends up usually the page is all highlighted, but at the end of my studying, I take a pen and I cross off all the things that I do know. And by the end of my studying, I get it pretty well, you know?
I have study groups with all my friends, and I usually make flashcards of all the notes we have taken throughout the year.
I would recommend studying multiple weeks in advance and making all outlines for all your classes.
I personally do not think cramming is good. I think you should be studying all year for your course. Save your notes, your tests, your quizzes.
Finals for seniors start next Friday, and for all underclassmen start in a few weeks, so be sure to start studying. I'm Rania. See you next week, Cathedral.
Reporting live, this is Mr. Filipponi. Miss Paget, what time do we need to be at school on Saturday?
Seniors, what time do you need to be at school on Saturday? 5:30. Thank you.
Can we drive ourselves?
Can you drive yourselves?
No.
Absolutely not. No, you need to arrange to get dropped off and picked up at school.
Where do we get dropped off and picked up?
So this is important. The form that you guys all got from me when you signed up for your bus said that we're getting picked up in the main driveway. We're getting picked up in the back lot over there, and then we're going to get dropped off in the main parking lot up front. So get dropped off in the back lot.
What do we need to bring?
Bring as little as possible. You can't bring any food, you can't bring any drinks, nothing else inappropriate for school, and anything you bring in the park, you're responsible for carrying around with you. Or Mr. Filipponi is.
What should we wear?
Clothes. And I would wear tennis shoes, jeans, and probably bring a sweatshirt or a flannel because we're going to be there at nighttime. So come prepared.
And what time do we get back?
We're going to leave the park at midnight, so we'll get back to school probably around 1:30 in the morning. Are you guys excited?
Thank you.
Good morning and happy Friday, Dons. It's time for sports. Let's start with our boys at Cross Team who had their senior night last Friday and destroyed the Saintsmen 21-3. They have their first playoff game this Saturday against Bishops. Mind you, they are in the open division, so every game is going to be a good one. So let's get them fired up and ready to bring home a CIF trophy. Now, the girls lacrosse team won their semifinal game this past Wednesday, where junior Kira Williamson was unconscious on the field and scored 9 goals for the Lady Dons as they got the big win to advance to the finals, which is this Saturday at 3 at Coronado High School. Get that banner, ladies. The boys' golf team is in the postseason right now, and our very own sophomore Ryan Bisharat is the city conference champion. Great job, dude. They have CAF next week, so good luck, guys. Last Friday, our boys' volleyball team defeated a Saints team that was the #1 seed 3-0, and this week they beat a Del Norte team as well. Keep up the momentum, guys. Our softball team entered the postseason, and they had a bye last week, but they faced SDA yesterday, and hopefully they were able to get the job done. Our boys' baseball team won their game last Thursday, but the past 2 games haven't been too kind to the Dons. They played St. Augustine yesterday, so hopefully they got some revenge and are ready to push forward on a good note into the postseason. And last but not least, good luck to Coach Doyle and the football squad as they begin spring football this week. That's it for sports this week, Dons. Let's have some fun at Knott's Berry Farm this weekend, seniors. Back to the elegant Tessia Federico and the exquisite Gavin Barber in the anchor room.
Thanks, X.
Well, it looks like we're all out of time for this week, Dons. So we'll see you all at the Spring Carnival.
And seniors, we will see you all at Knott's Berry Farm tomorrow. Have a great weekend. See you next time.